So hello guys, I'm an amateur tennis player. My name is Boris Becker and I'd like to show you my experience of hitting the forehand, the snap, the whip way. So not the classical way, but the more modern way. I've been playing tennis from when I started playing when I was 40, you know, and because of my name I was under pressure sort of to start playing, and now I'm very satisfied that already 12 years I'm playing and I'm having great fun. But I'm also all the time trying to improve my tennis shots, and I mean it thrills me when I manage. So a few months ago I finally managed to produce that forehand whip shot, you know, that sort of, it's a different shot than the classical forehand that was played by, for example, McEnroe or even Boris Becker, I think. And in fact the crucial thing is, when I was learning how to play with a tennis trainer, he taught me the classical way, you know, when you see the ball, you open your racket, you wait for the ball, you extrude your left hand to the ball and you just throw the racket into the ball and you go to the follow through, you know. And that's a safe shot, you know, but it is limited with speed and it's limited with spin. And once you learn the whip shot or the snap shot, you can feel that the ball goes faster because the racket also travels faster, and you have more control over the follow through. So, and the main thing is, so when you see the ball coming on the forehand, at the old shot you just opened up your racket. At the new type of forehand, you just rotate your body and leave the racket in this position. Once, you know, so it's this position. Once you're ready to make the shot, you give a short snap to the back and you snap the racket forward, you know. So you have to feel that snap, like you were whipping somebody, you know. Yeah, it's the way the whip goes, and it makes the ball go faster and you have a better follow through, you know, of the ball. And now I hope, so the crucial thing is to get that snap, that sudden turn, you know, that sudden turn that makes your racket move in this position, not just wait. The old forehand means you're waiting in this position, but in the new forehand you're waiting in this position. Then the ball, then you make a sudden move to the back, and your racket falls down, and you make that whip motion, in fact. And now I'll try to illustrate that on the tennis court, and I want to introduce my opponent for that. Damir, please come. I'd like to introduce you so our watchers know.
Hello.
Hello. Damir is gonna be on the other side of the net, and he's gonna give me a few good balls so that I can illustrate our forehand. Can you imagine, Damir is over 80 years old and he's still playing tennis, and he's really playing good tennis, you know. So it really pays learning how to play tennis, because you can really play it even in old age. Damir, you want to tell anything?
Yes, I say hello to you, and I hope you'll give some good advices to Boris, so that next time I'll win. Not I usually, of course, I usually use, but when we play doubles, then I can
compete,
on the part of my companion, we can compete.
Yeah.
So give advice and good advice in favor of me.
Okay,
Bye.
guys, now we're going to the tennis court. Bye.